Hi, how are you doing? I've escaped again. Well, if you won't do it, somebody has to. And where we're at, in the Yorkshire Dales. One of my favourite counties, I've got to admit, I just love it. So we've started off in Gordale Scar, which I'll show you later on. And we're doing a little circle. Back into Malham, up to Malham Cove, up onto the tops, onto the limestone pavement that's up there. Find somewhere to camp, and then we'll come back down in the morning and find somewhere to have a dip. That's the plan anyway, as long as this sky holds up. And at the moment, yeah, that'll do me. Come on. Actually, that's the limestone pavement. It's called the limestone pavement. And for miles around here, there's sections like that. It's really impressive. Like fissures in the rock. Not fissures that go, no, cracks in the rock. It's really impressive. It's beautiful. I love this landscape. I'm just a craggy person, I reckon. Love anything that's craggy, and that there, just, oh, love it. So once you get to the top, the plan is to keep going and just get away from people. And because it's midweek and it's later in the day, you know, you might get a few people that's retired or off work, having a few days off. By sort of 5 o'clock they're heading home, aren't they? And that's the idea. I'll be well away from them, find myself a little pitch, have a nice quiet night. Let's get up this hill. How wonderful is that? Whew. Got me pooped. Yeah, so that limestone, what they call limestone pavement, is everywhere. And as you can see, apart from all these little fissures in it, it's kind of carved out little circles and holes and everything, which I think is probably from the sea, you know, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years ago, who knows. Certainly not me. So I'm just looking for somewhere to camp, somewhere level, which is proven to be difficult. So you can see all this dry grass. It's only March. It's only, you know, the first days of spring, and it's really overgrown and dry. It needs a hell of a lot more grazing. They need cows up here. They do put cows up here, but they should have been out by now, I think. That's why we're seeing, I'm not saying this is the reason why we're seeing wildfires, but certainly doesn't help on the brash, the bracken, everything just allowed to, you know, grow too long. It needs grazing. Like I say, that is really, look at that, really good tinder. A little bit of glass or something like that, and some strong sun, and that'll catch easily. I reckon this is a cracked spot. Actually, it's quite sheltered amongst the rocks. It was lovely and warm and sunny when I got here, and within 5 minutes the sun's gone in. I've had to put my jumper on, my coat on. I'm bloody freezing. It's amazing, but it is still March. It's the end of winter, really. It's barely the beginning of spring. But I think this will do me. Not bad at all. Whew, let's get the kettle on. So, because it was such a nice day and so sunny, I got carried away and I thought, I'll just bring some sandwiches. You know, I don't need a hot meal. No, of course not. What a blithering idiot. It's absolutely Baltic up here. It's absolutely freezing. It's, you know, it's winter. And I wish I had a nice hot beef stew, but instead I've got chicken fajitas. Thank God this is boiling. One saving grace is a cup of soup. A bloody cup of soup. Can you believe I made a cup of soup? So at least a cup of soup, some tomato soup will, you know, get us hot, get us warm. But I wouldn't mind a nice curry or something, you know. But I just convinced myself you don't need it. It's a lovely sunny day. But the temperature's dropped from it was about 12 or 13 degrees. And now it's dropped way down to about 5 degrees. I haven't had a cup of soup for years, so I hope it's good. Yeah, to be fair, it's not bad. Chicken fajita. To be fair, well. And actually, if I dip that in my tomato soup, winner. Notice no alcohol tonight. Trying to be a good boy, you know. Must admit, trying to be a good boy. I tell myself I'm not bringing any cans up. I'm not. I got up here and the first thing I wanted was a nice cold can of lager, you know. But I'm being good. You've got to try, haven't you? So my fingers are dropping off now. It's absolutely. If it started snowing, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't. I don't know if you can see this. There you go. I'm glad I've got this hot coffee and a bit of sea salt chocolate. That's my dessert. Honestly, it's absolutely nithering. You get kind of lulled into a false pretense, don't you? Thinking, oh, it's spring and it was a lovely sunny day and it was up to about 13 or 14 degrees. So you think, oh, it's nice. And it's dropped. I just checked there before, 2.8 degrees. And there's a bit of a breeze as well, so it feels a lot less than that, you know. It feels about zero. So I'm just gonna enjoy this coffee and get in my tent and get into bed. To be honest with you, it's so cold. But I'll enjoy the sunset first. I think I'll leave you with some sunset, and then I'm gonna get into bed. I'm gonna listen to some Audible books, and the one I'm listening to at the moment is Pure Human by Greg Braden, and I can fully recommend it. If you don't want to get Audible, and you're not sure about getting a book that I'm recommending, Greg Braden, look him up on YouTube first. Greg Braden. Anything that he's got on YouTube, listen to it. You will learn. He's such a positive guy. He talks about humankind, about human nature, about our consciousness, about how powerful we are as humans, and how we are being threatened at the moment with this transhumanism. And that's what his book's all about, Pure Human. Read it, listen to it. You'll learn loads. It's wonderful. It's just wonderful, and I think we all need to learn that we need to hold on to our humanity and not be diluted at all with what they've got in mind for us. So yeah, I'm gonna listen to that anyway, and I'll watch the sun go down. I'll see you folks in the morning. So there we go, leave no trace. Very quiet night actually. A bit too quiet. I would have liked a bit of a breeze. It was absolutely still, and the cloud came in, it was foggy. So the inside of the tent just got loads of condensation. It was really wet. And then this morning the outside had dew on it, so that was wet. So when I get home I'm going to have to dry it out. Yeah, it's a bit better if you have a bit breeze. But what a really good pitch that. Just the one little bit level area in all this tuffety grass. And sheltered by the limestone there. So I'll get myself down. See you down the bottom. So we're heading down to Gordale now, and if I look left there, you can see between those two ridges in the valley there, that is Gordale Scar, which I'll show you in a second when we get down there. So this is beautiful spring water, this, which is why it's got watercress in there. So clean. There's two streams run down to join into one. One comes over the waterfall, the Gordale Scar. Although there'll not be much of a waterfall today because we've had no rain. But one goes over the waterfall and one comes underneath the ground, a bit like at Malham Cove. So yeah, this is beautiful clean water. Filters through the limestone. So here's the other stream. Looks totally different, doesn't it? Doesn't have any plant life in it, but it is lovely and clean water that comes over the waterfall. Right, I'm going to head down to Janet's Foss now. A nice little waterfall there, one of my favourite waterfalls in the Yorkshire Dales. So I hope you enjoy that. And then hopefully by then the Gordale burger van will be open. I'll get some breakfast. So till next time, just consider subscribing to the channel if you don't mind. Give us a like. And I'll see you next time. You take care.